God, I'm hype right now.
Oh, man, a little bit of throwback Hot 97 Freestyle G-Unit Part 1.
Yes.
Whoa. Yeah, so we came from that era of music or rap history, I guess. As I'm sitting here in my golf polo, my golf shoes on. Oh, man. All right, we're about to get the show started. As soon as John gets his shit together and we press the space bar.
Yes. Turn of the body snatches.
Well, that's
That's just the cover.
I'm gonna say that's a later mixtape, but
All right, let's get this right.
make sure we have audio this time. As I'm sitting here in my golf polo.
That
Yep, that's working.
sounded really good too.
Cool.
Muted. That's up. Remember, YouTube chat comes from the bottom.
All right.
Bottom to a top. Hooties to a drop.
Mm-hmm.
I won't say the next line. Are you good? Are you
Yeah.
at the frame a little bit?
What? I'm good.
Right.
Cool. All right, we good. We good. We rocking. We rolling. Wait, you got your unopened beer? Yep.
Look at this.
All right.
Here, I'll put you in the frame.
I'm in the frame, man.
Let's get it.
I'm on edge here. Y'all, let's go. All right, shake it out. Inputs, yeah, we're good. You hear me over there. We're not on the loudspeaker, right? Everything's cool.
I'm good.
Yeah, you need to- What's up, and welcome to Around with the Boys podcast. On this show, we talk about life, sports, business, and all the cool shit in between. I'm your host, James Rackley, and along with me, as always, is my co-host,
Johnny Dunleavy.
Mr. Johnny Dunleavy. So sit back, relax, crack you a cold one, because it's Friday yet again.
Episode 99.
99, man. I kept it original on the drop-in, because I forgot you were going to do the story as I dropped in on it. But I kept that original, and it is episode 99.
99. For those that just listened to the audio pod, 98 is on YouTube.
Yes.
You can check it out. That's where it's live. It was a lot.
It was a live. It was all right. So what it was a test run for our little deal up at State Nick this coming week.
That's right.
October 27th.
That's right.
We're gonna be live at the tailgate at NC State outside of Carter Finley Stadium.
For sure. Before we get to that, like, follow, subscribe.
Yeah, of course.
You know the drill. Call us 910-726-3900. EP 99. Yes, Thursday, episode 100.
Yeah.
Live from Raleigh.
Yes, it will be. And if you do watch the episode from last week, all right. So basically, what it was, we were just calling the games. Picture like we were doing our own little daily fantasy thing, right?
Yeah, a little watch along.
Just from the backyard chilling. We had little Mabel running around in the backyard. But here's the deal. The first 20 minutes didn't have audio because
dude,
of an accident. But
yeah.
but that's just what it is, you know.
Yeah, it is.
But that's why you have trial runs.
Right. And so I did it everything like we were going to be in a parking lot at a college football game.
Yep.
And so no audio. We know exactly what I pinpointed the problem, and thank God recognized it as soon as Evan. Shout out Evan who joined us.
If you're listening, yours had audio. Like when you
as
came
soon as
on,
you joined, I was like, wait a minute, we haven't had audio.
Yeah.
And so yours, yes, the audio starts when Evan joins, which is cool.
So we say that to say this: if you do choose to listen to that, fast forward until we bring on the Irishman.
And I'll edit that here.
I mean, it's all good. It doesn't matter. 'Cause, I mean, literally, it was just us calling the games for that weekend. So
yeah,
it's kind of like it was a live show. But we wanted to make our 100th episode at State doing something different. So we had to do a live broadcast test run.
That's right.
You know.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to lie to you. I had a great time.
Once everything was rolling.
Yeah.
Then we were good.
Yeah, dude.
And it got fun. Unfortunately, the NFL games were so shit.
Dude, the first half
The
was so
even
boring.
Even the third quarter, the fourth quarter of the 1 p.m. games, that's when
Yeah.
shit turned up.
Yeah, for sure.
And I was like, all right, hell yeah. Now I was getting hyped, but like, oh, good gosh, dude, it was so bad.
But you know what, man? We did our first time doing it, and it was a lot of fun.
That's right. That's right.
Shout out to Downtown Dan for calling in.
Yes.
Because, like, listen, we'll say the number again, 910-726.
3900.
Uh-huh. But you can call us at any time because, like, it's an internet phone. That's the beauty of it. So you can call in live while we're at state if you want to.
That's right.
And you can call in right now if you want to. You can call in and leave a voicemail and tell us if you liked the show or not.
Yeah.
Bottom line.
And, like, the state tailgate's going to be pretty cool. We're going to have it set up like a live, like, college football show.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have an aux cord running to an external speaker, so those that are walking by will be able to hear us loud and clear.
Yep.
It's going to be pretty cool. I mean, I'm just, for me personally, as a nerd, I'm like if I pull this off, this will be my greatest feat if this gets pulled off with no hiccups.
Not for sure. I mean, for me, I think that's awesome for you. But for me, I just think it's cool to, like, just be like, you know what, man? We're just going to do this.
No production crew, no box
Yeah,
trucks.
we're just going to sit there and figure this out, like, ourselves.
A
and
generator,
see what happens.
Generator and a hotspot.
Yeah, it might look a little bootleg, but you know what, dude? We're just doing it for the fun of it and to, like, you know, I don't know, meet new people. I mean, just
I ain't
grow.
got that Disney money.
Hell no, but my point is, it's like, dude, it's crazy that we're in a technology age that we can do this. You know what I'm saying?
It is, yeah.
Like, we're making our own broadcast show, which is pretty badass.
It's
regardless
cool.
of how you think about it.
Side note, which just made me think of this, when we lived at the Park Avenue house, do you remember us doing the online radio?
Yes.
For a minute, we figured out how to do a live, like, just radio show via this website and shit.
Yeah, because that's always been one of our dreams, is having a radio show.
Yeah, being on Sirius XM.
For sure. So we did do that. We downloaded this program. You could have, like, 10 listeners max, unless you wanted to pay all kinds of money.
Pay more. Yeah.
I was like, holy shit.
It was. Yeah.
So we've been at this, like, for a long time. So one of these days, something's going to crack. But anyway.
We'll get to it.
So how was your week, Johnny?
Dude, week was good, dude. It's been busy. Old T-Doggy, right? I've said it before. I switched teams. I'm working with Trey now. He's been up in Canada.
Yep.
All about the birds.
Yeah.
Slapping them. And so Brad and I, shout out Brad, dude. It's his daughter's birthday today, so.
Shout out.
That's awesome.
My
guy, Brad. But yeah, so we've been kind of balls to the wall this week, just him and I. But today, I'm working today. I'm sitting there, and I'm making is everything cool?
Yeah. I was just seeing, is there a notification? Do we have something on the
No, that's from that's my brother's voicemail from like 6 weeks ago.
Oh, jeez. All right.
Anyway, today I'm sitting there, and I got a stand-up desk, and I'm working, right, and this kid named Casey that sits like 10 feet from me, but he's behind me.
Wait, you about to get into that?
Yeah.
All right, so look. John's going to get into a story. Then we're going to talk about the Murdaugh case.
Oh, we had a whole slate. All right, so before I get into it, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
All right, so I'm going to talk about my week, talk about his week. And then we have a Murdaugh update, right? Something about a car in Silicon Valley James was talking about.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
Yep.
And then why do murder mysteries, like,
intrigue people? Like, why is Dahmer so popular?
Which will bring us into Halloween and what we're going to do.
Yeah, we're going to talk about Halloween and
then go to sports.
And there it is. All right.
Anyway, back to the discussion. So anyway, today I'm working, and he stands up and he's looking at his partner over like the little divider wall. He's like, dude, I think I saw a UFO last night. And immediately he's on, it's like a dog, the ears straight up.
Yep.
And like I was talking about the other episode about being an owl, my neck said, Meow.
Yep.
And I said, what are you talking about? You seen a UFO? This man says he was at Smoke on the Water last night. Now he told me this today. So last night he was
Smoke on the Water is in the river, like in the Cape Fear River.
That's right.
Okay.
Yep. So he said he was there last night about 8:30, so it's dark.
Mm-hmm.
Right? He's, they're sitting there, and it's nice. And last night was a very clear night because the dog's out, I know.
Mm-hmm.
And he said he looked up across the river, across the horizon, and there was two lights just in the air, kind of above the tree line in the horizon. And he said they weren't blinking, like a plane. And now here's the kicker. This kid is on the side studying to get his pilot license.
Oh, really?
Yes. And he also went to NC State.
Okay.
He has a koozie.
Good.
At any rate, so he knows. So he's like, I pulled out my phone, and he has anyone can get this. It's a plane tracker.
Yeah.
And it shows you what kind of plane is flying over you. You can see where it's going. This is all public information.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. And he's like, and then he said, the two lights went up and then straight down, out of sight.
Like below the horizon?
Correct.
Okay, so.
And then he was like, I had no clue what it was. There was no planes on the app or anything. And then he said he looked in that same direction 5 minutes later, and there was a faint red horizontal line. And he said that line went up, and as it went up, it disappeared.
What?
I was like...
Did you say, was it like a defined red line? Was
yes.
It like, so it wasn't just a cloud of smoke,
no,
but it was like
red
a
line.
Defined.
Yeah. He said it was like faded, but he was like, what the hell is that red line? And up and then disappeared.
Dude. All right, so like where this guy's talking about, it's literally like the mouth of the Cape Fear River.
Yeah, but he's looking across the.
He's looking down there. It's like Sunny Point and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, which is they have nuclear stuff going on down there. You get what I'm saying? Like if you drive your boat too close to Sunny Point, they're on you.
It's a problem.
Yeah, they
like straight up will roll up on you with a dude manned on a 50 cal on the front of it.
Yeah, and like, what are you doing? Like, oh man, chasing bait. Well, chase it somewhere else.
To put it into perspective, it's the largest port for the import of ammunition to the United States.
Yeah,
I'll put it like that.
Right there. So, is it like, was it our stuff? So this is the kind of thing where it's like, I think it would be our stuff. You know what I mean?
Our drones.
Like, yeah, drones.
See, that's a good point. I did not think about that. So you make a valid point. I'm going to text them about.
Well, drones / UFOs, because I mean, like we've released like our government has released so much in the last 3 or 4 years on, like, think about all the Navy
but
stuff. But look, they release stuff that's not ours.
Yeah, but like,
think about that.
He's not necessarily looking at Sunny Point. Sunny Point. Now that I think about it,
it's still the area.
No, it's not the area. Sunny Point is past the cut. Down past the cut. He's looking directly across into Leland.
Regardless, dude, that's not that.
I mean, yeah, it's okay. It's the way the crow flies, yes,
yeah,
it's a 10 to 15 mile radius.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But that's why I wouldn't be on the plane app.
It wouldn't surprise. Yeah,
it wouldn't be on the plane app. It wouldn't be like that. Like, dude. And that's what's crazy, like, dude. And you know what? I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna get to something else about the Russians, because I don't understand something real quick. I'm not. This is not political. This is just I have a question.
Okay.
All right. But this UFO stuff, like, basically, I've seen CIA guys and stuff like that, and you talk to certain Air Force guys, like, yeah, well, some of it's ours, and like the Air Force guy I talked to you about, he said some of it's Chinese, and we don't know how they work theirs, and we work ours differently, but they're all on that same concept. But they release things like the Navy did, which is not ours. Right. They can't reproduce that. That's like their dream to reproduce that, because then you control the world.
Yeah.
Right? Like, in terms of being, you're here and then you're gone, right. Blink of an eye type stuff. Like, we don't have that.
Yeah.
But like, is it not curious to you, like, why the Russians, this is that point I was trying to think, they're buying drones from Iran and like doing suicide drones and all that, and we've been sitting here like saying like we're scared of these people. Like, it's either I don't, something's weird with that.
Yeah.
Just mark my words. If somebody out
shady
there,
business.
Somebody out there has some digging on that. Like, I just don't get it. Like, they were supposed to be the big bad scary guys, and now they have to buy drones from somewhere else. It's like, I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know.
But anyway, it's all relevant though in terms of UFOs. Talking about Sunny Point, talking about everything.
So I'm gonna have to bring that up
because the Russian files are crazy too.
Yeah, I'm not so sure he took that into consideration, and because I certainly didn't. But you make a valid point.
Yeah.
Like protection drones, maybe.
Yeah.
Testing. I don't know. So either way, I was like, well, that was cool, right? Like,
it is.
Whatever. So how was your week?
Dude, my week was fine. It was just same old stuff. Building fences, doing all that. And the only reason, dude, I know I went on a tangent about the Russian thing, but the only reason I did is because I watched all these, like, CIA guys, like, interviews this week.
Yeah.
That's what I've been doing because I've been randomly waking up at 3 in the morning and not going back to sleep till like 5. So I've just been watching these random things.
It's kind of fucked.
It is. But I've learned some crazy stuff on the low that we could go in a whole another time warp about. But we're not going to.
No, that's for a different podcast.
It sure as hell is.
One, you in your room by yourself talking.
Yeah.
Shit. All right, so the next one I had, episode 98 recap, the live
Yeah.
broadcast.
Yeah.
Which we basically already talked about.
Mm-hmm.
It was a great time.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I can't wait to see how all this goes off without a hitch. And if you've heard us complain about the cameras before and everything, they got fucked up wires. We got new cameras. We have new extenders. We have new everything.
Mm-hmm.
And still in the box. We'll break that out when it's time.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Tune in Thursday. You ain't got nothing to do Thursday.
Yeah.
Come watch us.
Yep, might as well.
Especially for the last, because we're probably going to start around 3:30. Finish out your Thursday at the office.
I'm
before.
honestly hoping we see some crazy ass costumes.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
You know what I mean?
It's probably going to be popping up there.
Somebody's gonna have some clever shit on.
No doubt.
You know?
Okay. The Murdas.
Dude, we all called this. We all knew it was coming.
And I'm so excited
Mm-hmm.
about the company that got it.
Yeah.
HBO has announced that they are doing a 3-part mini docuseries, which you know what that means.
Yep.
6 hours
Yeah.
of coverage.
Yeah.
We're talking 2-hour-long episodes. I love that shit. Called The Low Country.
Mm-hmm.
The Murdaugh Mystery. What a name.
Dude, see, you know just as well as I do, I wonder what that race was to get the rights to this.
Well,
Or not even rights, but first dibs, right?
Look, nobody, and I think you can agree, touches HBO.
No.
With the shows and the documentaries.
No, dude, HBO.
You know why? Because they've been doing it forever.
Forever. They were on the special channel you had to pay for when we were kids.
Back when we were 90s.
It was like channel
80s, 90s, yeah.
like channel 12 or 13, something, a random
you
channel.
had to pay $20 a month for that shit.
Yeah. And people who had it, it was awesome because they had
my cousin had it.
dude,
All sorts of shit late at night.
that's luxury when somebody had that back then.
For real.
But anyway, they you're right. They have been the
That's what they
pioneers
do.
of good quality
That's what they do.
stuff.
And guess what? They don't fuck it up. So
No.
just let them do it.
This is going to be it right here.
I can name so many shows that are on HBO that are just great, right? Sopranos, Entourage.
Yeah.
List goes on.
Boardwalk
Boardwalk
Empire.
Empire, right? On and on.
Yeah.
They're just going to dominate it. Eastbound and Down.
Eastbound and Down. Legendary.
Legendary. Vice Principals, all that shit.
I mean, dude, yeah, it is quality. Damn.
Game of Thrones. I mean, you're not touching HBO when it comes to this shit. And I'm so happy. I read it yesterday. I saw the article. Our local news actually posted it. That's when I first saw it. And I was like, oh, fuck yes.
Yeah.
They're going to kill it. But I'll tell you one thing that's going to drive me nuts.
What?
Is that my man's name is spelled Alex, and they're going to pronounce it Alec, and it's going to fuck.
Are they really?
Dude, that's what it says on all the research. It's
Oh,
pronounced
man.
Alec. I hate that. You're a Southern. You're not. I don't even know what. You are a Southern from the Podunk, Charleston.
Yeah.
Why is it Alec?
You're not
It
Alex.
should be Alexander.
No, but seriously.
We believe you're lying.
Yeah, dude, you're not from damn. I don't know.
I don't
Eastern
even know.
Europe.
Yeah,
You know
and then
what
I was
I'm
like,
saying?
well, Alec Baldwin, but fuck him too, dude.
No,
Like,
dude, what a clown. All right, listen. Here's another thing. Talking about weapons. The gun didn't pull itself. You know what I mean?
and that's
no.
and
that's
rest in
enough.
peace to
No,
that girl.
it's horrible. It's horrible. But what I'm saying is dude,
No gun just goes off by itself.
no sir, no sir. That's like a pair of scissors just cutting somebody. You know what I mean? Like
Jumped
no.
up and bit me.
Yeah, that's not how it works.
We're not gonna joke about that.
I'm not but
He's a fool for that.
dude, but
That excuse, I'm gonna clown on that excuse.
that's what I'm saying. No, bro, you ruined that whole family's life. You need to own up to that shit.
Yeah, it's a dumb
I'm sorry. But
Alec
anyway,
Baldwin.
all right, back.
So the murders.
Murder, this guy's a sick son of a bitch because
Dude,
what he
but
did.
The cool part about it is I'm so excited that HBO has it because there's 9,000 twists and turns to the whole story.
Yeah.
I mean, we've spent you could probably put together 6 hours of us talking about it on the podcast.
Yeah,
Right.
Dude,
Between
a lot of
him
news
killing
channels.
killing the housekeeper, right, and then faking killing himself, right? Getting said he was broken down on the side of the road and someone tried to kill him. Then his son getting in the boating accident and killing that girl. Him killing his wife and his son. I mean, dude, it's just.
Nah, here's my question. Like, do you think HBO, like, each of these people, they got this footage? I mean, obviously they got news footage, right? But like, if they got interviews and all that, do they pay these people?
I mean, I'm sure you'd have
Right.
to.
Because
I would be like, what's the contract?
Because apparently a lot of this Dahmer stuff, like, they didn't ask permission.
All right, look.
Well, we'll get to it, but
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, do you think HBO, like,
I think they
it's gonna
would.
be curious.
I know I would,
Yeah.
because you want the best people talking about it.
And I bet you at the
To
time,
make the best production.
case was ongoing at the time.
That's the thing.
As they were
I'm
making
sure
it.
once because this shit swept the country in like 2 weeks,
Yeah.
and as soon as they saw that, they deployed the cavalry, son. The writers get to work,
Yeah.
start researching. Let's go, make the timelines, make the stories.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this has been or in the works, I should say, for 2 years at least.
Yeah, because
And you know what the shit of it is?
well,
Homeboy that wrecked the boat, drunk and killed that girl, is the thing that set it all off.
the maid died first.
I know, but that was all under wraps. Homeboy, everything was under wraps until he
Yeah.
was hammered and wrecked the boat and killed the girl. And then that shit made news and spread because it was
Yeah.
with the younger crowd, and that's what happens.
All right, dude. Here's a question for you. That's karma, right?
Mm-hmm.
You think karma's real?
Yeah, I believe in karma.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
That's why I be holding the doors for people. You know,
Uh,
anytime I see opportunities.
Yeah, but see, you can't do it out of just the like, oh man, I'm getting points with karma.
No, fool. I mean, I do it out of the goodness of my heart.
No, I
I'm
know,
saying.
I know that. I'm just saying.
It's in my brain. It's like
you
just do if you do good for people, things.
That's
good
what I'm
things happen
saying.
to you.
I just was thinking about it the other
Yeah,
day.
which isn't karma. I think that's like you willing good things to happen.
Okay, yeah, because I just was. It's one of those nights I listened to Tony Yayo interview, and he was talking about like how he believes in God and all that, but he don't believe in karma. And I was like, he's like, I know a lot of grimy ass motherfuckers that like never got touched, you know, and like how did they just get a pass? And I was like, huh. And it kind of got me thinking, like, because I had always thought like, I think eventually shit catches up to you. I guess you can look at that as karma. I don't know.
Yeah.
That is an interesting question out there. If anybody wants to chime in on that, I'd like to know your thoughts because I've been puzzling with it all week.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
'Cause this guy got what was coming to him, is what I'm saying.
yeah, I mean the opioids don't help. But
Or the opioids killing your son and your wife. Like, you deserve worse than rotting in that jail, bro.
yeah,
You know what I mean? But it's like,
why even spend the taxpayer money?
I don't know. But if you're interested, like these people were a dynasty in South Carolina. Like
Dude, it's awesome.
like this dude's dad and his grandfather like ran the show for a long time.
It was his dad and his grandfather, and they both. Everything was smooth.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then you get Homeboy in there, and
Another Querlo.
yep, yeah, exactly. The drugs
Yeah.
and alcohol kick in, and everything goes south. But man, oh man, it's
Mm.
gonna be awesome.
No, it's gonna be a great show. Hey, give me a beer, please.
Yeah.
And HBO does do it right, like no doubt about it. Like
They're the gods of that shit.
they are. And if you haven't watched any of those shows we were talking about, like Boardwalk Empire and all that shit, that's classic. But this kind of gives a Boardwalk Empire feel to it.
It's like
Because
the
it's-
southern low country.
Yeah, because and they run the government and they do illegal shit on the side, so it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, literally awesome.
But anyway,
Next on my list, I have
oh yeah, speaking of murders.
Silicon Valley car.
All right, so I'm just scanning the news today, and this house out there in Silicon Valley. It's like a $15 million house.
Mhm.
Okay, they were doing some renovations in the backyard, and some of the landscapers are digging out like an area which they're gonna redo. I don't even know. They're gonna redo something, and they hit some metal or whatever. Turns out it's a car from like the 90s, early 90s, mid 90s, something like that, filled with concrete bags and like unused. Like if you ever use concrete bags, like obviously you have to rip it open, pour water in it. Yep.
Before you go any further, I didn't realize the docuseries Low Country drops Thursday, November 3rd.
Excellent.
13 days from now.
Perfect.
Continue on.
Perfect. So anyway, These landscapers like, what the hell? And they find it, and like they start digging around, and it's a car. And so the cops get called in, and like these folks, I think they recently owned the house, and like this thing was buried like I said, early 90s. Some other family lived there for like 20 years, from 1990 to 2000. I don't know. I think it was 2004.
It's just like in the backyard.
But it was like 5 feet underground in the backyard.
How is this neighborhood though? Is it like tight?
It's a literally like, no, it's spread out. Like all these houses have big properties, big walls, big. It's like one of those like
easy to do without people seeing.
For sure, especially in the 90s with no cameras.
Okay.
And like, so they brought the cadaver dogs out there, which is also wild. These dogs literally out there to smell like human remains.
Dead, yeah.
And they call it what they called a slight whiff, you know. But I'm sitting here going, okay, so they know the family who owned it was like the Lew family. The family lives there now, are like a younger couple, like early 40s, 3 kids. Like, there's no way they like.
Yeah, they didn't know.
They couldn't have timed it. They couldn't have done any of that. Like, how long it's been there.
Right.
You know. But like, dude, if you ever poured concrete, you have to pour it and then add water. I don't know what they expected. The concrete bags. They were just unopened concrete bags in the car. Like, they didn't cement the entire car. They just put damn concrete bags in it. Whoever did this and buried it. Like, it's a weird story, but they hadn't found human remains yet as of this afternoon when I looked at it. But the dog smelt something, so it's like, it's a weird ass story, man.
What does the concrete do?
I don't know, but I just know the family, the Lew family, whatever, it hasn't said. They hadn't like said a word about it, you know. No comment, no nothing. The other family was just like, holy, you know, wow. Now we got cops all in our damn. But like that neighborhood's apparently just like a quiet neighborhood with like big properties.
They got a pool.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe it was the old pool and they filled it.
I don't know. It's just a weird story. It's another little
mystery. What kind of car was it?
I don't know. That was a sedan.
That narrows it down.
I know, but like it's also the pictures I saw. It's been under earth for 20 years.
VIN number. I mean, geez.
Like 30 years. Shit.
Yeah.
No, they did, and they're contacting the person who owned the car.
Oh shit!
But I don't think the owner of the car lived at that house.
Or maybe is still alive. Who knows?
I think he is alive. He or she is alive. But think about that. Like, that car could have been. Dude, this is how like murder shit goes. Because like these two, what's his face, Alec, like 2 different weapons were used on his wife and son.
Yeah, shotgun and a rifle.
You know what I mean? Which was throwing us for a loop. Like, wait a minute, what are you gonna just wield one, do the other, or maybe like he did one with one and they came back and he had the other one in his car and then did it and drug the body somewhere. Like, this one could have been like, hey, you hired some hitman to do it. They stole a car and it happens to be that dude's car. I mean, it could be anything. That's what makes it so crazy, which is why I think people are intrigued with murder mysteries. Little segue there.
Yes.
To Dahmer.
And look, they're fun it's cool to watch, I guess. But for like every show that's murder mystery based to just dominate Netflix and Hulu and all this shit, it's kind of weird. And it was crazy you brought this up today because the same dudes that I'm talking about that saw UFO, Casey, his partner Chad, who sits behind me, played for ODU, great dude. He was talking. He's like, why do these murder shows like rule? Yeah. Like, are people just that fucked or just like want to watch that kind of shit? Yeah. Which I get because I don't watch a lot of shit. Everybody should know that by now. I don't watch a lot of shit.
John does not watch
all the
movies.
Sports in the world, but I don't really watch. I do watch, like, if it's a good show. Like, I'm gonna watch that docuseries because 1, we followed it. 2, it happened 150 miles from here. Yeah. Whatever. But as far as like the Dahmer shit, I haven't seen a single second of it. No. M's watched like 5 episodes of it.
Yeah, I mean, dude, Taylor Seen, who's been on this show quite frequently, like he watched the whole thing.
I'm not gonna watch it.
I'm not either.
It's some wild fucking shit.
I literally have no desire. It creeps me out knowing that somebody that walks through society relatively normally could be that freaking crazy.
Dude, I mean, we're talking
creeps me
disgusting
out.
things. A man doing disgusting things to little boys, and then doing even more disgusting things that you wouldn't even imagine.
Yeah, just.
And that's why I haven't watched it.
Yeah, and I'm not going to like for that. I don't need to
But
see.
guess what?
Yeah.
It's popping in the top
No,
5.
dude, it's crushing.
And like, what's the deal?
And I will say, I've heard the act everybody knows I'm an actor, right? Shout out to the guy who acted that because I heard he just knocked it out of the park.
Yes, I did read he destroyed.
So good for him, and it's also like even though it was like a weird psycho role, like dude, I can't tell you how fun it is, and how much you can get into like playing an actual person, because you got audio, you got all this stuff you can really dig in, and then you could try to figure out, you could try to relive moments of their life. Like I'm sure there was like moments in that dude's childhood that he talked about on camera that this actor really, dude, I could go on for days about that, but like,
yeah,
like good for him, because that's the real deal, man. You know, having to portray that on camera in front of about 50 people every day, and like really get in the zone.
crazy.
It's intense.
Yeah, very.
So shout out to him. But back to the psychology of it, I think it's kind of the same reason why like people go on like roller coasters, right? It's the thrill. Like
Why are murder mysteries
I love roller coasters.
so popular?
Like
That's the
I want to
first-
go to space, stuff like that. So I think it's that thrill, that adrenaline rush of like, making people scared. I guess that's all I can say to equate it.
I mean, and I think
at Google or something.
Yeah. Okay. So this is September 21st, right? So in 2022 alone, these shows, The After Party, Death on Nile, See How They Run, and Glass Onion, dominated screens big and small. Like, these are all murder, and doubtlessly aided by how significantly absent these stories have been from mainstream pop culture. Murder mysteries weren't just gone from major movies and TV shows for a few years. It's been decades since their golden age in either medium. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, as they say, and having the murder mystery be gone from pop culture for a pronounced length of time made their eventual return to the spotlight feel exciting.
Well, when did they say the last time it was popular? The murder stuff.
I
don't know.
I don't know.
Regardless, if you watch murder mysteries, let us know.
Yeah, and
I'm
like,
not
dude,
about it. Hey, shout out to the lady that did Murder, She Wrote, because she passed away.
Oh, hello.
Well, she's like 90. I think she's like 96. I mean, that's a long time.
And like, I hate. Okay, it's like murder mysteries are not horror movies.
No, that's real life, dude.
It's real life, like murder documentary series, mysteries, right? Like scary movies.
Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street. All that shit for the birds. Right. Greatest example I would give you is a movie called Strangers. I think people have seen it.
Yeah.
There's a scene where my man is huddled in the far corner, a good 15, 20 feet from the entry of this doorway, with a double barrel 12 gauge that has 2 shells in it that both shoot at the same time. His friend is running away from said stranger trying to capture him and is screaming down the hallway. 1, you can hear your boy coming.
Yeah.
2, the fact this man runs, and as soon as he rounds the corner into the room, he's now 15 to 20 feet away from a guy with a fucking gun. My man just pulls the trigger the second he sees him. Bow! Both go off. Bow! Kills his friend, who comes walking down slowly down the hallway. The dude to kill him. Now, I hate that shit. It's as easy as watching your boy run in and go, get the fuck behind me, and then stepping in the hallway and putting a hockey puck through the fucking bad guy. That's why I hate horror movies.
No, I get that.
Because it pisses me off. Also, yeah, all right, I'm a bitch. I don't like being scared.
I don't like being scared either. That's for the birds, bro.
It's for the birds.
Like, you got, like, some... To me, I'm like, nah, man, stay away from me.
No.
Like, 'cause if I get scared, it's like fight or flight syndrome, like, kicks in. It's like, I don't need that.
Yeah,
I don't need to be...
I can tell you what's going to kick in 9 out of 10 times.
That kick.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't even have one. But anyway, I don't know. I don't get it. I know some people like the thrill of it. Some people are genuinely intrigued. Like, why is this dude, like, why was he so messed up?
And they love it. Oh, geez.
Because
Halloween. whatever. Like, bro, why
Nah.
they're making another one?
That
They
dude.
filmed that here though.
Yeah, I
That's
don't.
cool.
Whatever. I'll audition for that. For an EMS worker. Whatever. Oh god, dude. But what the hell was I saying, dude? No, I
don't know.
I don't get it, and I'll let it be that. But I will say no. That's what I was saying. Like people were trying to figure out why is this guy like that? Because he still had emotions. He loved his dad. He loved
We're
his
talking
grandma.
about Dahmer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy, they're like, he was not a sociopath. He wasn't normal, but he was. I'll give it to you. He was fucking crazy, dude. Like that's it.
Anyone that can do anything with like a straight face like that,
Yeah, you're out of here.
you don't mess with them. You
Nah,
just do
bro.
not. You don't
Outta
cross
here.
paths. You don't two-time.
Yo, and he was a bum. Apparently, he was just a
I would
bum.
know. Apparently, you have done more research than I
No,
have.
you know what it was? Taylor English. Just. I could tell you the whole damn thing. He talked about it every day.
Hey, you slapped them glasses on Taylor. I'd be skeptical. Them big ass
Yeah.
Coke bottle joints.
So anyway, man, to scary shit to Halloween.
Yeah. Okay. What are you doing for Halloween?
You're having a party.
I am having a party. Yes. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
People are coming here. I'm gonna say it on here in case anybody doesn't know, but we found out yesterday that Flannel Rebellion is fucking playing at 7 Mile that night.
Mm,
If you don't know what that is,
I don't.
they are the band that I don't know. I feel like everyone in North Wilmington comes to see at 7 Mile. There's usually 190 cars down the street.
Mm.
So I don't really know what we're gonna do there. Could always just stay at the house and party.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, were you gonna like dress up? Are you dressing up?
Yes,
I
yes,
don't know
absolutely
what the
dressing
hell
up.
I'm gonna dress up as.
Emily and I are doing a thing. Do a thing this year. I'm not gonna say it. You
Yeah,
already know
don't
what
say
it
it.
is.
I don't. Yeah, like we'll do that. What are you saying? It's gonna be like so packed out. We're not going.
No. We're gonna make our way up there. We're gonna force our way in.
Okay.
I know the owner, for God's sake.
Or if it's too ridiculous, ain't gonna be worth it. And
There's
we
also
just party here,
three other bars around here.
or just get everybody over here.
Yeah,
Here
we'll
nor
just keep
there.
partying.
All right, dude. What has been your favorite Halloween costume you've ever done?
I mean, we crushed Trailer Park Boys
Dude, we did smoke that.
and got absolutely. You know what?
No credit.
That's assault, brother. That we didn't even get recognition.
Dude, that's a fact. Like,
That we did not even get recognition for how good that was.
we almost needs to come back
And
on the line because,
yeah.
you know what? I bet, and I even told Taylor this. I was like, dude, I guarantee you we could post that shit again this year
Let's submit it again this
and
year.
win.
Yeah, let's do it. I'll do it.
Why not?
Yeah, fuck yeah. I still got.
Post it from around the boys
You're right.
because these idiots aren't even going to look at it and they're
You're
going to be like, oh, dang.
Yeah. So yeah, the Trailer Park Boys Instagram account had a
Mhm.
competition, which they've been doing for like 5 years, 6 years
Yeah.
now. And I'll tell you what, first, second, and third didn't even touch our fucking ass. I went to the barber, and we had
Yeah.
my iPad in front of her with his exact beard cut,
Mhm.
which is wild, and she did it perfectly. I mean, they put me on the Tame the Main Instagram that day.
They did. It was one of those things. It's like, all right, they knew the judges.
They had to have.
You
And
know?
you know what? And this is no disrespect to girls, because girls can pull off some awesome costumes. But it was 3 girls that did it. And, like, look, if it was, like, really good, I'd be like, oh, hell yeah, that's pretty good. But it wasn't even that good.
And I'm going to say this.
They shit on the dudes that came in second.
I mean,
But,
they
like,
did. They
those
did.
dudes were whack, too. I'm like, dog.
But like,
And if
dude,
people knew Taylor,
yeah.
they would know that he is just like that guy.
Dude, like, no doubt about it. But I'm just, and like, dude, because it's such a, I don't know, man. I feel like a lot of the people that dressed up like him didn't really like. I dove into that show.
Dude, we all dove into it.
We all did for all different reasons, and like, dude, for me, particular moment in life, I was like, God dang, down on myself and all, and then like you watching these cats, and it's like, you know what, dude, you know what matters? Your friends, your family,
Yeah.
and like, and just having a good time. And like, obviously they were trying to make money, but like, I don't know. I felt like the people who dressed up weren't real fans.
Yeah.
As nerdy and
just,
as
like, did it.
comic book sounding as that is, I I felt real passionate about ours.
Yeah, I know. We sound like a bunch of guys that like.
Like what's it called?
I heard this band first,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
now that it's on the radio, it's not cool anymore.
Like, yeah, dude. Freedom 35 was ours. You know, like, damn.
Whatever.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Anyway, so
But
you
anyway,
still don't know what you're doing for Halloween?
I'm coming here, man.
No, you fool.
I,
mean,
know, I
dressing
said
up.
it on purpose. I don't know. Dude, you know me, man. I'm gonna like last second this. If anybody has any ideas, let me know, and I'll be that. Don't even. Okay, never mind. I thought you were about to say something.
All right, so yeah, Halloween. Obviously, we're doing episode 100 from the tailgate, so there won't be a Halloween episode.
No, there won't.
But there will be a recap, which is going to be a recap of the live joint.
That's gonna be season 3, won't it?
Yeah.
Season 3.
Fuck. Yeah. Wow.
That is pretty crazy.
Might take a couple weeks, come back better than ever.
I don't know, man. It depends on the traction we get.
We can't take any week off.
No, hell no.
We're handing out 100 koozies.
We're already
on
taking them
on Thursday.
Technically a week and a half off, so.
Uh,
Oh, by the way,
8
shout out
days.
to Jay from Moe's.
Jay from Moe's. Yeah, shout out Jay, dude.
Thanks for
going on. Thanks for hitting up Captain Denny again.
Yep.
And he said you were ranting and raving about the show. Man, glad
Yep.
you like it, dude.
Thanks for watching the show, bro. For
Hope
sure.
the kid is well.
Yep.
Hope all is well. And yeah, keep going with Denny. Let's
Heck
move
yeah,
to
dude.
sports.
Let's do it.
Last night.
Yep.
Before we get into any picks,
Dude,
man,
this is
anything,
ridiculous. Well, we all kind of.
my San Francisco 49ers landed Christian McCaffrey. Back to the Bay Area for
Yep.
Christian. Here's a cool side note for you. Ed McCaffrey, his father, played for the San Francisco 49ers for offensive coordinator Mike Shanahan, the father of now head coach Kyle Shanahan, and Ed's son Christian will play for him on San Francisco.
Wow.
Cool side note. Let's read the details of the trade here. The Niners get Christian McCaffrey. We send a... Where is it? I'll find it. A second, third, 2 fourths, I believe. Here we go. A second round, a third and fourth round pick in 2023, plus a fifth round pick in 2024.
Damn.
Now, here's the cool thing.
Hmm.
If you know anything, the Jets head coach, Robert Saleh, was the defensive coordinator for the Niners and joined the Jets 2 years ago. We got a draft pick for that. We also got a draft pick for Mike McDaniel last year, who left and is the head coach of the Dolphins.
Hmm.
We used both those draft picks in the trade.
Hmm.
So we only gave up 2 draft picks.
Damn.
Essentially. Right? I mean, yeah, we gave up 4, but we only gave up 2 for players.
I don't blame McCaffrey.
I don't either. Good on the Panthers for letting him go.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. You didn't get a first rounder for him.
I really don't know, man. I just know that.
I mean, good value. See, it's kind of like funny, right? Because when you read the details and you see that we used 2 of our picks from coaching, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's decent value for them, but a bargain for us.
Yeah.
I think, in my mind.
Yeah.
Because, like, yeah, he's glass. We say it all the time. But he's glass because he's the only guy doing it.
Exactly.
in
When
Carolina.
you rely on just one person to win you the ball game, yeah, they're gonna get the shit beat out of them.
Right. Now, he's going to have Kittle, Debo,
Yeah.
Ayuk, himself, not to mention our other running backs cycling in,
Yeah.
Jeff Wilson.
Look,
Like,
here's something I told Denny last night. This to me is it. All right. Football is human chess. That's what it is, right?
Mhm.
You know who's really good at human chess right now? The Saints. Okay? Now here's what I got to say. I'm going to tie it in. The Saints have buku people injured.
they didn't win, though, right? Last night?
I think they did.
No way they came back and won.
Hold on a second. Well, you find that out. But here's, regardless if they won or lost, it was an over game because the points were put the hell up there. But my point is,
Yeah, they lost 42-34. Made it a game, though.
that's what I'm saying. But they can pull out all the stops. They have the Taysom Hill guy. They got all of that. Now, okay, you got San Fran with all those different weapons, dude. This is when you, like, this is how like you keep all those guys healthy. You spread the ball around.
I'll tell you, they're happy.
And you just make it like, because Jimmy G, right? Like he's whatever.
Hi, Reese.
He's whatever, but like, I mean, he's not bad. But he could be a game manager too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you got all those weapons plus those cycler running back. Y'all could be something serious.
I'm telling you right now, Debo's the happiest man in the world because he's not going to be the one to get relied on for all the running.
Exactly.
And making the plays. Christian McCaffrey will thrive in Kyle Shanahan's offense. We swing it out. We do the screen passes. We have the best O-lineman probably in the history in Trent Richardson. He comes back this week from injury. I said I didn't want him if we had to send the house. If we had to send the house, I was like, dude, it's not worth it, blah, blah, blah. We didn't. We didn't have to give up any first rounders.
What's y'all's record right now?
We got, Falcons beat up on us. But we couldn't establish a running game.
Mariota. Yeah.
So things have changed.
So what is it, 4-2?
I have to look it up. It's shameful I don't know that.
Okay. Well, regardless, it's going to improve for sure, and I think it's the best point of the season because we all have seen.
3-3.
Okay, there you go. 500. You'll make playoffs, and we've all seen from baseball. Usually not the best. I mean, sometimes the best teams don't win the first round of playoffs.
That's right. Let's get into baseball. That's where we start today. Tonight, the Padres are in Philly. Series is tied 1-1. It's a best of 7. Padres minus 120. Phillies even money line. Musgrove versus Suarez. Honestly, I think this should be a pick 'em. I don't think the Padres should. The Padres are just favored because of their bats. But as we've seen, Phillies got some bats too.
Yeah.
I like the Phillies here at home on a Friday night.
I do too.
Phillies popping right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Flyers off to a phenomenal start. Eagles undefeated.
Yeah, they're in their groove, dude.
Yes.
Like the all of them. So I would take them for sure.
All right. Good deal. Tomorrow, we have the Astros in New York. Yankees are minus 140. They got Garrett Cole on the mound. Christian Javier is on the mound for the Astros. Astros are up 2-0 in the series. I like the Yanks to get a game here.
Yeah. You say Cole's on the mound?
Garrett Cole's on the mound. I like the Yanks get a game.
Yeah, he's pretty hyped up right now.
Yeah.
So.
All right, NCAA football. We got 5 games to talk about. Number 14, Syracuse at number 5, Clemson at noon on Saturday. Yes, this is a top 25 matchup. Yes, Clemson is heavily favored at minus 550.
Yep.
They're minus 14. It's a lot. Maybe by half a point. Number 20, Texas.
I'll take Syracuse with the points.
Syracuse plus 14, huh?
Yeah.
I like that. I mean, it's not bad.
Yeah.
They beat NC State, but, NC State, their quarterback's out for the season.
Yeah.
Yeah. Texas, number 20, Texas at Oklahoma State. Is it? I think this is the Red River rivalry. No.
Is that what they call it?
Or is
Sounds
it Texas
right.
Oklahoma or Texas versus Oklahoma State?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know as much about college.
At any rate, Texas favored here on the road against a higher ranked team. Oklahoma State plus 180, over under 60.5.
Jeez.
Good God. Number 9, UCLA at number 10, Oregon at 330. Oregon minus 6.5. This will be tough. UCLA likes to score. I like UCLA. I think I might take UCLA plus 6.5 here.
Yep. I'm going to ride with you on that one.
All right. 8 p.m., we have number 17, Kansas at number 8, TCU. TCU minus 3, Kansas State. At 17, I just don't know. This is a battle of 2 purple teams. I just don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know about the game.
Nope. Defer.
Your bounce back game of the week here.
Yep.
I'm going to say it. Number 24, Mississippi State at number 6, Alabama. Alabama's minus 21. They're minus 1,800 on the money line. Off a wild, the best, we talked about this. Best college football game. Top 3, definitely.
But their defense, they got their ass worked. I'm telling you. Worked. And at practice, you got your ass worked too. In the locker room, you get your ass worked too. Like, it's
Nick Saban.
They're coming back. Like, it's
I honestly feel bad.
If they don't, then
the dynasty's over.
Yeah, see ya.
If they don't pop off this weekend,
yeah,
it's done.
So it's like,
Nick Saban's not going to let it happen.
Yeah, it's worth putting the money down, in my mind.
Yeah. All right, Premier League, 2 games to talk about here. Saturday at 12:30, the primetime game. Chelsea at home versus Man United. Chelsea's plus 115, Man United plus 240. Man United off a nice 2-0 win against my Spurs at home. Fucking sucked. Cristiano Ronaldo. I've been waiting to talk about this. You, sir, are a bitch. Let me tell you why. Not only did we find out yesterday, per the manager, Eric Ten Hag, that Ronaldo refused to come in as a sub off the bench.
Yeah.
He proceeded after they were up 2-0. They scored the second goal in the 80th. Up 2-0 in the 89th minute, got up out of his chair and walked into the locker room, got his shit, and left before the team got. You're up 2-0 against a team that's a Big Six club who is third on the table. You're up 2-0 at home, and you're gonna leave before your team get. First of all, you're gonna leave the bench. Second of all, you're gonna leave the facility.
Yeah. Nah, dude.
You a clown for that.
You a big one. Big old clown.
Ten Hag said, I ain't playing that game. You will not be part of the squad. You will train with the under-21s until after the Chelsea match.
That's what's up.
I love it.
But it should be like that. Like, dude, hey, man.
I think it's going to be a good game. I like a 1-1 draw here or a 2-2 draw. My Tottenham Hotspur on Sunday play at 11:30 a.m. at home versus Newcastle. This game scares me.
Yeah.
I mean, we look like absolute shit against United.
Bounce backs, baby.
It should. Okay, this is my bounce back game.
Bounce back, baby.
Tottenham plus 110 on the money line. Newcastle's firing though. They got a good team, and they're like 6th in the table right now. So I think personally, I think it'd be a lot of scoring. Both teams scoring over 2.5, be a safe bet. But bounce back game, let's take Tottenham.
Let's take them.
NFL, pick 'em. Wes Cook, my guy, in first place, 43 points. He hit last night. Andy in second, 42. He did not hit last night. Utesh, 40. Brando, 39. My wife with 38.
Damn.
She got it last night. Timmy Cloud with 38. Wepler, Young John, 37. Baz Knight, 37. And Anthony Pinzari, 35. That wraps up the top 10.
Gotcha.
Tight. I mean, we are tight right now.
Yeah, that's legit.
Moving on. NFL games, 1 p.m. slate. Let's talk about 3 games here. Tampa Bay, minus 13 in Carolina. Carolina just traded Christian, as we talked about. They had no head coach. They also got rid of Robbie Anderson after his cinematics.
Yeah. Tom needs one. Needs a big win. I mean, he's got a lot of crap going on, too.
This is where he gets it.
Yeah.
Like, you have to.
Is that in Carolina?
Oh, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. Tampa's minus 13. By a half point, get the hook.
Yeah.
Falcons,
Easy.
plus 6.5 in Cincinnati. Now, I thought the Niners were going to beat the Falcons last week. We could not stop Mariota to save our lives.
Yeah. I mean, what's up with the Bengals, man? I mean, I thought they were going to be something serious.
It was, yeah. I mean, Jesus Christ, you just played the Super Bowl.
So, I don't know. And I would say this, like, Atlanta coming in, like, I feel like they're pretty confident right now. If I was them, I would be. Like.
After last week?
Yeah. But, dude, everybody's, like.
They dominated the number 1 defense in the league, bro.
And, dude, I'm telling you, dude, the underdog, I love the underdog, bro. And when nobody talks about them and they start winning and nobody still talks about. Remember the Titans a few years ago that went far in the playoffs?
Well, they lost in the AFC Championship.
Yeah.
To the Chiefs?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I'm talking about.
Derrick Henry's record year?
Yep. I'm telling you. Atlanta is like, they could do some crap like that.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm just telling you, when you get confidence, like little Daniel thinks the Eagles are going to go undefeated the whole way. I'm like, no, dude.
There's no shot.
No way.
No shot. Yeah, so I don't know. This is a pretty good game. Over under 47.5, though. I do like the over here.
Yeah. Yeah, because especially since like if the run game, they didn't get on them. Like the Falcons didn't. My thing is like when a team does well 1 week against the run, right, or the pass, the next week They're not going to do. You can't do the same thing twice in a row.
Right.
It's not happening.
Last
So
game
watch
of the
out
1
for that.
p.m. slate
And
we'll
in
talk
terms
about.
of Mixon, Joe Mixon is what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. Detroit Lions +7 in Dallas. Over-unders 49. If you get the hook at -6.5, I'd like it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if Swift is back. I haven't seen
Is Dak back? I think so, right?
I guess, man. But like I said before, this is the part of the season where we're gonna unravel. I'd honestly, God, well, I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say. But if St. Brown is back and Swift is back, like the Lions are gonna be better than we thought. But like obviously we have a good defense in Dallas. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But you know you got Hawkinson. I mean, there's just a lot of weapons on the Lions.
Yep.
So and if we have a quarterback controversy, I'm not gonna, you know, how's a wide receiver state of mind gonna be?
Yep. 4 p.m. slate. There's a couple good ones. The Niners game is the best one though. There's no odds out because of the McCaffrey deal because they haven't said if McCaffrey will play or not.
Mm-hmm.
But they are playing Kansas City.
Why wouldn't he play?
Well, it's just like a.
I mean, is there a rule? I mean,
It's in San Francisco. He got to San Fran today,
and
so that gives him 1 day of walkthroughs to play.
whatever. Give him simple shit. Put him on the field.
I mean, yeah, maybe.
Put him on the field just for the hell of it, for a decoy.
I would say play him only because it's the Chiefs, and like it's not that hard to learn a couple screenplays.
No, it's not.
But if he does come on the field, the Chiefs can know what he's going to do.
No, but like I said, he don't even need to touch the ball. Just be there.
ESPN actually has a line out that says Kansas City -2, but that's going to be a great game.
I don't know because like San Fran's defense is all right, isn't it?
Yeah, it's top 5 in the league.
Yeah, so I'm almost leaning San Fran just because of the momentum. I'm telling you, when you're like, oh, all right, dude, we got Christian McCaffrey now. This dude's flying in, and I guarantee you, Christian McCaffrey's like, damn, all right, I'm somewhere where I could be. I got Deebo Samuel, Kittle, like I'm gonna get that. He's playing, and I wouldn't be surprised if he scored a touchdown.
Okay.
Just saying.
Okay. I like it. The Texans Raiders play, the Jets Broncos play, the Seahawks Chargers play at 4 o'clock, along with the Niners Chiefs. The Jets are even money in Denver. I say this because I'm gonna announce I have a 2-pick parlay, and it's called the 50-cent parlay.
Oh, yeah.
And it's New York Giants money line.
Oh shit.
New York Jets money line.
Who the Giants playing?
The Giants play at 1 o'clock. I say that they are +135 on the road in Jacksonville. Danny Dimes.
I told you he was tough last week.
He's tough.
He's tough,
Saquon
man.
doing his thing. They won again. They're 5-1. I'm from New York. That's what I'm saying.
I hear
It's
you.
a 50-cent parlay. It's the Giants and Jets.
Damn.
New York.
Damn, and I like the Jets for that game just in general.
And if the Yankees play that day, throw them in it.
Oh, my God. Oh.
Bing bong.
Damn.
I stole that from BR betting, but they call it the Bing Bong Parlay. And
Okay.
they take all 3 New York teams.
Jeez. Anyway.
But, no, my 2-pick is Jets-Giants money line. Because the Jets are even money on the road in Denver. And, hello. Denver is, how do I say this? Trash.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
enough. Let's ride.
It's bad, dude.
It's almost like Russ. So Russell has this like side gig. It's like he gets paid to talk called Limitless Mind or Limitless. I don't know. It's all about like the psychology of your mind and everything.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, he
Yeah.
sounds like a real fucking idiot right now.
Yeah.
About that's right. Oh yeah, I know. But I'll never give up. You sound like Tim Tebow, bro.
No.
Except Tim Tebow went out there and beat the fuck out of people and then got a Heisman.
Yeah, Russ needs to go ahead and break his thumb. Like, you know,
dude, I'm serious.
like, get rid of it.
What are you
and then
doing?
Stay on the sideline.
You're losing the locker room because this is the NFL, bro.
Yeah,
this
dude.
is college. It's the NFL.
Yeah.
These are grown men that are looking at you going, bro, how about you say, I'm blowing it and I need to get my shit together because that's what's happening. Where is the Russell? They paid $270 million for this man or whatever it was. Get out of here.
Ain't good.
First
off, why would you pay that much money for him at his age and all that?
Your ex-teammate who was a captain with you is a sideline commentator now.
Yeah.
Ripping into you. Richard Sherman, who I respect. He says some wild-ass things, but he's a real motherfucker, and he tells it straight.
He is wild.
He was like, what are you doing?
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, honestly, I don't really blame him. I blame the idiots who signed him. Like, would you have picked him?
For that kind of money?
Yeah.
No?
No. Hell no.
No. I want Allen or Mahomes for that kind of money.
Look, yeah.
But they're all locked up.
Something legit.
You're not spending that kind of money on him.
No. So why the hell? I just don't get it.
And here's my thing about.
I won't get it.
Here's my thing. I would never, and I wouldn't even pay that much for Mahomes, and I'll tell you why. He's already won it.
He's already done it.
He's already done it.
Yep.
And when you've already done it, it takes a little bit of the edge off. Now, Mahomes is a phenomenal quarterback. I'm not saying that. But I'd take Allen over him right now.
But what you're saying is like, oh, hell yeah.
Because Allen ain't won one yet.
Exactly, hands
down. And he wants it for that fan base, best fan base in football probably.
Yeah.
And he's got the burn. If you've already won one,
look,
the fire is lit. It'll always be lit, but it ain't that bright.
But see, not everybody, this is, quote Lloyd Banks, not everybody has the hunger for more. Okay?
Yeah.
Tom Brady had the hunger for more.
Yep. Aaron Rodgers, I would say, has the hunger for more.
Hunger for more. Like, I'm going to shout out Troy Aikman. Had the hunger for more. Got
Steve
3.
Young had it.
I mean, all the greats, the multiples, like the guys that, like, you know.
Gave everything every day.
They did. And I'll even put Brett Favre up there.
Yeah, he's in some shit, but he had it.
But he had it, but he never could get, like.
He just rushed things.
Yeah.
Threw a lot of picks.
But my point is, like, there's some people don't have the hunger for more, and I'm just, like, I don't think Russ has it. This man, if you're going to be in there, like, life coaching, like, look at Tom Brady. Tom Brady's success, he's a shark. He's a wolf. He's, you know, he goes hard. Except for right now, I think his mind's spinning. He's got family problems. He got all kinds of shit going on. And plus, the media's all over his ass. And here's what I don't get, though. If the media's all over you, just, hey, dude, back up. Quit getting out there.
Or just come out and be like, yeah, I am dealing with family shit, and that's all I'm going to say about that.
Here it is, dude. On. Like quit prying and him having to apologize for shit. No, dude. You need to worry about football and make your last season a legit one.
Because right now it's trash.
It's not good.
Last thing I'll say before I wrap this up. The NFL sack leader, Ashley High School's pride and joy, Alex Highsmith, leading the league in sacks, plays Sunday Night Football in Miami. They're underdogs. +10. We absolutely destroyed that pick last week.
Mm-hmm.
And he did get a couple. He sacked Tom Brady.
That's
stripped
badass.
him. Stripped him. Called it fumble. So shout out to you, Highsmith, man. You're making everybody proud with what you're doing. The scholarship funds, the family funds, all of it.
Mm-hmm.
That wraps it up. Next time you hear from us, we're going to be live from Raleigh. Hell fucking yeah.
What do you got on that game, though? Pittsburgh, Miami. Miami, bro. All day long. Smacking them.
Maybe Pittsburgh figured it out.
Nah.
Or they just played a disheveled Tom.
That's it. That's all it was.
That's all it is. That's it. That's all.
Anyway, yeah, catch us there. Be there if you're around. Stop by. Have a beer. Get on the show.
It's going to be awesome.
Yep.
Can't wait to see you guys. Catch you guys next week in Raleigh. If you don't tune in, then the following week. We'll talk about it.
Yup.
Don't drink and drive. Have a good weekend. See you.
Later.
How bad did you have to pee?